Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how everybody doing tonight? Well, we are live tonight, and we are definitely here to spread some cheer. I see Crooked Peach. I've been in the house since about 6:37. Glad to see you, Crooked Peach. And I hope I'm streaming on the live stream that I had set up. I know it's early in the week and early in the day. A lot of people are still out in the bushes, and I can understand that. But we'll wait on a few more people to come in. Jed had to go and do what he had to do, and bam, there is my sister from another mister. Hey, my
Hello,
daughter.
hello, hello.
Hey, Jed just disappeared for a minute. He had to go get his iPad. Hello there, Ange. How you doing? Crooked Peach. Can you see the chat, my sister?
Nope, not at all. I'm on
Yeah.
my phone, so every
Okay.
time I go to the chat, I kick myself out some kind of way, so I can't do it.
Oh, okay. Crooked Peach was speaking to you. Hey, Francesca.
Hey, Crooked Page.
Francesca is in the house. Hey, my sister Francesca. But we are. Francesca want to know how we all doing there, Miss Shirley.
Whew. Ugh. Excuse me. I'm tired. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I went all the way to my doctor's appointment. I was 5 minutes late, and he left for the day. And it was a 45-minute drive to his office. And so I've been a little PO'd all afternoon because I really worked hard to get out there, but I just couldn't get out there. I was coming in the front. He was going out the back. I was like, he knew how far I had to come. I was like, wow, okay. So it took me a while to cool down, but I'm all right now.
Francesca said that's contagious.
Yeah. So.
About you going and missing them, people not seeing you. But
Yeah.
hey, Mike, and we are here tonight just to do a little live, and we will do a Mother's Day giveaway tonight.
Okay.
But we want to talk about. They said patience is a virtue. Well, I guess I don't have it, the virtue, because I'm definitely don't have any patience. Hey, ordinary chick, how you doing? Glad to see you. I definitely don't have any patience. Mike said he wouldn't be his doctor anymore, Miss Shirley. If he did you like
I'm
that,
sorry. What did he say?
Mike said he wouldn't be his doctor anymore.
You know what, Mike? I would like to say that, but this is the surgeon who actually did the work on my knee. So I definitely want to see him because there's something that's not right, and I want some new x-rays and an ultrasound. So I really don't have a choice at this point because I actually wanted another doctor too, but I think I'm going to another hospital up the street from me just to get a second opinion.
Mm-hmm. That's good. No, Francesca, we haven't given out any clues or anything. We're gonna do the giveaway tonight, so you're gonna hear it firsthand. So don't think you missed any clues, cause the
Yeah,
night
we
is
didn't do anything Sunday.
yeah, we didn't do
That
anything.
is the clue. That is the clue.
We didn't do
Hey,
anything.
Sammy, where's the rest of your clan at? Where's Unbiased and Crafty? Don't they
Yeah,
normally come on Tuesdays?
yeah, but you know, Unbiased has got a live going. She comes on around 5, and
Yeah.
she usually come over after she finish up hers.
Oh, yeah. She'd be working on projects. I missed her today. Yeah.
She's doing some type of quilts, something of that nature. Crooked P said she had to
I'm sorry.
fire her surgeon because he screwed he screwed his leg up, screwed my leg up, or something like that. I didn't quite understand it. But anyway, my daughter put on that no patience at all. She's right, because I don't have it.
Now, how you know she was talking about you?
Oh, she definitely was talking about me, because she told me today, Daddy, you don't have no patience. And I said, I know this. At least I was truthful about it. But what
Well,
I'm
you got
saying,
patience now.
but what I'm saying about my garden, sis, is I
Oh.
just planted that stuff, 2 days ago when I did my video. I've been down there every day trying to see what can come up. And nothing done come up yet.
So you was acting like a beginner garden, huh?
Yes. I mean, I'm like that until I see the first little sprig pop up. And then once I
But
see
see,
it,
like Jack and the Beanstalk, soon as he drop it in the ground and it get wet, he expect to see something come pop up.
yeah, that part. Because my granddaughter's the same way. Tika, she's the same way. We just don't have that patience. Because when I want to see something and I expect something, I expect for it to happen then. And I know it's not. But you can spank me if you want to, but that's just where I am.
I don't think we're gonna go that far, baby. But
Hey, don't say it like that, because sometimes our kids do act like they can't spank us.
Yeah, well,
yeah. Oh, my granddaughter. Now I'm not even talking about my son. I'm talking about his daughter. She talked to me sometimes like I'm her child. I had to slow her roll. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. She like, I'm sorry, Grandma. I was like, yeah, you overstepping your boundaries, girlfriend. Slow your roll.
Well, they got a reversal role playing, that now they think that they're in a position where they can tell us what to do, and they need to, we need to sit down and get out of the way.
I ain't got there yet. I ain't got there yet.
I ain't that old.
Yeah.
I'm heading that way, but I hadn't gotten there yet.
But while we are waiting around for a few other people to get into the chat, I want to invite everybody to go over and visit Tampa Creek Homestead and More. She's right at 900 and something subscribers. She need about 70 more to hit that 1,000 mark. Yeah, and I know how it is, because the thing about it is it don't cost you anything to subscribe to anybody. It costs you not one zip, not one penny. And you don't have to go over there and be a faithful viewer or follower or whatever, but subscribe to them and help them out. Because you better believe YouTube making money. Making a lot of money.
Yeah.
A whole lot of money. No, it's Tampa Creek on there, chick. Tampa, Tampa, Tampa Creek, Homestead and More.
I remember when I hit my first 500, y'all helped me do it at the Soil Family Expo, right? We was down at that? And Sons at the restaurant. Y'all blew it up that night and gave me more than 500. I was like, had me snorting and snotting all over the place.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is I just wanted to give a little shout out to her because, Francesca says she's at 151 subscribers. She is growing slowly. Okay. But go and see Francesca also, people. I encourage everybody, really. Every time that I'm on, I encourage people to go over and visit other people, because my granddaughter and her sorority helped push me to 2,000, and I was grateful for that. So it's great that we can support each other.
Yeah.
And
we got enough power to do it.
That's right. And that was another one of the statements that I wanted to make tonight is, hey, girl, Dad, how you doing? is
That don't make no sense. I just put Tampa stuff in there, but I forget we're not sharing it out. So whatever I put on the screen, ain't nobody gonna see.
Okay.
but we got okay. Thank you on there, chick. She said she found it and she subscribed. Great.
All right. Thank you very
Fantastic.
much.
Okay. Thank you.
And as Francesca said, we're all in this together.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
You know, that brings up the other thing that I wanted to say is watch how you treat people. You just might need them again.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
Just
And
might
sometimes
need-
the people you least expect can be your biggest backup.
That's right. That's right. So it's all in respect and how you treat people. And
Yeah.
then, you know, and you treat me with a soft hand because, like I said, I ain't got no patience.
Had to treat you with a soft hand before they come get a hard hand, huh?
Yes. But so true, Curry Peach. We grow better together.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So true. So true. But I was saying that, you know, the subject of our live tonight is they left a letter out of gardening. We did this once before, and every year it's about this time of year. And that letter that they left out of gardening is the P. And everybody say, ain't no P in gardening. That's true because they left it out.
Right.
It's very true. You got a plan. You got to prep. You got to plant. You got to pray. And you got to be patient.
That's a good one, Bammy. That's a good
true.
one.
So it should be, instead of gardening, it should be garden pinging. You know,
That makes
Okay.
plenty. It makes a
that
lot of
just
sense.
made that military thing pop up in my head when you just said all that. The
Oh, yeah.
5P.
Oh, yeah.
Prior planning prevents poor performance.
All true.
And that's in the garden as well too.
Yes. On there, chicks, so watch out for her because she just started back putting up new contents.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
We will be looking for you. We will definitely be looking for you. So what I need to know from those people that are in the chat now is what your temperature is like, what your weather is like. What is
We
it?
got up to 78 here.
That's
it's-
in O-
It's
in Ohio.
79 right now. We got up to 83.
83.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it got warm here, but I don't think it made it to 83.
Shoot, that's why I was burning up outside.
Yeah, we got up to 78, but it's gonna drop down to 53 tonight.
Mhm.
Why you always want to spoil something, Miss Shirley?
Hey,
Yeah. Crooked Pete said 82 in Virginia, and Girl Dad say 83 in Cali.
no,
And
we
Mike-
haven't gotten that far yet.
Mike is 57. Ordinary Chick is 87.
Oh,
Saw the devil yesterday.
it was that hot, huh?
Ordinary chick, you must be in Texas.
She got to be. Francesca say 50 degrees in Minnesota. Okay. Well, I know it's cool, kind of cool up there. No, she says she's in Louisiana.
In Louisiana. Oh man.
But those are zones like Louisiana and Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Casey
California
said,
was smoking too.
yeah, Casey says 82.
Let them buy us up.
Well, I don't know why she talking about she a stepchild in the dungeon is going on. She know I don't treat her. She know I don't treat her like no
Hello,
stepchild.
I'm biased.
Hey,
Hey.
Looking
Queen.
like a teeny bopper with them braids in your hair. Look at you.
Oh, she kicking, ain't she?
Hey,
She looking
Papa.
so cute.
Hey, Papa Bammy. Yeah, I've been in the dungeon. I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
my
when is
daughter.
he gonna let me up?
I
Well, my
don't know.
daughter,
Too many people look like that in the dungeon now.
I'm glad you said something in the chat because I really didn't see you.
I know.
I'll be honest with you.
Hello, everybody. Happy
Hello,
Tuesday.
I'm biased.
Can
Hey,
you see the
Queen.
chat on
Hey,
bias?
Queen. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you see what Mike said.
Thank you, Mike.
And Francesca.
Thank you, Crooked Peach and Francesca.
So what
Ain't
we,
nothing but one thing missing right now.
hey
Be
Cheryl.
quiet, Papa. Be quiet.
Sure no Ross.
It's gonna stay in my mind.
Papa Bennett, I must say your vision is good.
Thank you so much.
It looks really good.
Thank you so much. I
Oh,
appreciate
Cheryl Norris. It came today, this afternoon. I got my package. Thank you.
Awesome.
I got mine too, but when I replied, she was laughing at me.
Well, I was still a little PO from the doctor's office, so I wasn't saying too much of anything because I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Because me and Cheryl had a long conversation the
Tika
other
B,
day.
how you doing?
Oh, and Miss Shirley, what's today too? So Sunday, I was on the live, but I was in the bushes. Baby, you was wearing that white, honey.
Was she
That's all
kicking
I'm
it?
gonna
Oh,
say. That's
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Was
Thank
she
you.
kicking it?
Thank you.
She had
Hey, Passion Tree.
J3 and myself
Johnny.
looking like two stepchildren.
Yeah.
No, y'all wasn't.
No. We look like you was
Every
getting
now
ready to
and
go to
then I
bed, and
clean
she
up.
was ready to go out on the town.
Okay, I wouldn't have made it from the bedroom to the camera because I don't do well with white.
Hey,
Well, I
PIA, how
had been
you
out all
doing?
day, so I had just changed into what I had been wearing white all day, and I just changed my hat. I had the same top and kept the earrings. I just changed the hat out. That's all I really did. But
Maybe I would
Sunday
need
was like an all
Hey,
white day.
Shannon.
I would need a whole bib. My whole body would have to be in a bib. And then when I get where I'm going, take it off and yeah.
Where my
And I
paddle
ate
at?
too. I did go out to eat, but I don't
gotta-
spill stuff
I
on
gotta
white.
find my paddle right
That's a
quick
good thing,
for
honey. I
unbiased.
don't know. Sir?
I gotta find my paddle for unbiased.
No, not pause. Don't pause me.
Hey, don't worry about it,
But
unbiased.
thank you,
because
unbiased, for that compliment.
he
Appreciate
know
that.
I told him that you and Crafter was off limit.
But
Okay.
it was just what she said. That's all. It was just
You
what she said.
Papa Bama, you should have heard how he was talking to me yesterday on the telephone.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. The best uni. How you doing?
Hey, Queen. And he knew that happy birthday, Passionly and Tree Dart.
Oh yes.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me do this right. To PIA. Happy birthday to you.
Stop, pause.
Happy birthday to you.
Do.
Stop, pause.
Happy birthday, PIA. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Queen.
And many, many more.
Oh,
Now, Papa Bammy,
that's there.
I love you and I love PIA.
But
But you didn't sing to me for my birthday.
Oh, my gracious alive. I'm a.
Ouch.
You know, evidently I missed something.
you're gonna have to backtrack a week, Mr. Bammett.
No, he just backtracked 5 days.
That's a week.
Oh,
7 days is a
Happy
week.
late birthday, happy late birthday, happy late birthday, happy late birthday, happy late birthday to you.
Better late than never.
Yeah, hey, you know I love you. I'm not hating, but I'm just saying, girl, like I need my birthday song too.
Oh boy. You know, I tell you that's why I love this community. That's exactly why I love this community. Like I just made that statement a few minutes ago. Watch how you treat people.
Unbiased. Can I go back a whole month to get my birthday song too?
Tell him. See, I tell people what I want. I
Nah,
don't know about
I
the rest.
ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Hey,
Do
hey,
it.
And that's on
hey.
period.
Well, let me put it this way. I did get a birthday gift today, even though it
Oh,
was my birthday was on the 24th of March. I did get my gift today.
okay, good.
Mm.
Better late than never.
Okay. And Kason said her birthday is Thursday.
K-Sense, happy
Yes.
All right,
birthday.
Casey. Happy birthday.
Alrighty. Well, we got all these birthday babies jumping up here. Very, very good. Well, Kason, I have to sing to you Sunday night.
Going with Hudson, how you doing?
Hey, growing with Hudson.
Hey, G
Hey,
Hud.
G Hud.
Hey, Shawnee 2003. Hey, Queen.
Shawnee.
Hey, girl, Dad. Welcome in, King. Everybody, because I
Cooking
didn't
up
see everybody.
deliciousness. See, I don't have the chat. I can't see the chat, so I'm going by what y'all say. So if
Are you
y'all
on
saying
your
hello
phone,
to
Miss
somebody,
Shirley?
yes, I
Crooked,
am.
Crooked
You know
Pete
you
said
can
her
give me.
birthday was on the 10th.
Who
Okay.
said
Oh,
that?
Happy birthday, Crooked Peach.
happy
Yes,
belated birthday, Crooked Peach.
Miss Shirley, you can do the chat at the bottom. You see
I
where
see
we
where it says chat, but when it says chat, the whole thing comes up
Happy
for me to
birthday,
make a
friend
comment.
Justin.
well, the reason being because you don't have your
17,
camera,
okay.
you don't have your phone in the portrait, in the landscape. It's probably not
Okay.
going to rotate because you already started.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. And then it was shorter on the side. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha. All right. See,
Hey,
I learned something today.
Sidekick,
Did not know that.
sidekick, friend.
Hey, Queen Fran.
Hey, friend.
Well, do we have any more birthdays coming up within the next 30 days? If you do, go ahead and post it so we can all say happy birthday to you because we are family.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Unbiased. Are you coming to the Soil Expo next year?
That's my plans. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Oh, J3, I wasn't trying to call you.
Huh?
I accidentally was calling your number.
Oh, okay.
We was talking about the missing P in gardening.
The best unit say hers is today.
Yeah, Best Shuni says hers is today.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Best Unit. Maybe I better say one to you too. Happy
Oh.
birthday, Best Unit. Happy birthday, Best Unit. Happy birthday, Best Unit. Happy birthday to you.
But her birthday, I don't know. Yeah.
Do what
I'm
now?
going to stay out of that.
Okay.
She just wanted a free song.
Okay.
Well, anyway, we
Oh,
G Hud, what we was talking about was the P that was missing in gardening. And I'm gonna run back over it real quick.
She said,
Oh, yours is July the 21st. Best
Yes.
Unit, you had me up here singing to you. But it's all good. But G Hud, what we was talking about, the missing P in gardening was you got to plan, you got to prep, you got to plant, you got to pray, and you got to be patient.
Oh.
That's what
Run that again, Papa Benny.
Okay. You got to plan what you're going to do. You got to plan it. You got to prep. Like you was out there with that tiller that wouldn't crank, and then you had to use the mattock like I had to do. Okay, you got to prep. Then you got to plant once you drop your seeds. And then you got to pray that it comes up.
Amen. And
And
that
then
the animals don't eat your stuff. Okay, cool.
right. And don't be like me. You got to be patient, which I'm not.
Meat, yeah.
Like Miss Shirley said, I'm like Jack and the Beanstalk. I think when you put it out there, the next day you go down
Drop
there,
it in there.
yeah, it all be to pop back up somewhere. Oh yeah, that's a good one too, Jihad. The pest. That's a good one. But the patience is the most important.
Right.
Did you add the pay?
To pay
The pay, PAY.
what we're paying for.
You got to pay for the stuff.
I
Pay for the
knew.
seed.
I
Pay
was,
for the seed.
yeah, we wasn't even looking for that spoiler. You know?
You throw the monkey wrench on him there, unbiased. He wasn't
I'm just
expecting
saying,
that.
baby, it don't come free. You
Hey,
gotta
look
pay
here.
for it.
Look at here. Then we put it out there, the missing P. And you came up with one. PIA just came up with one.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah,
That's right.
peace. Peace in the garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about it is you got to figure out your missing P. Natural Yard, how you doing? Planting snap peas seedlings today, Sunday.
Peace, seed, Sunday.
And by Monday they was all eating up.
Eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. Cause that's one reason I stopped planting my bunch beans, 6-week beans, because every year that I plant them, I was telling Fran last night that I don't plan on planting any this year, because every year I plant them, something eat the top of every one of them.
Oh, so question. I had that question for J3 yesterday. Something either took the top of my plants, or I don't know if it was like the rain came down and kind of washed it to the side, and it kind of got out of this place or whatever. But if the seed that was germinated is still in the ground, but the top came off, will it regrow, or that's it?
Are you talking about the outside seed coating that might sometimes be sitting on top of it? And once it
leaf.
sheds that, the plant?
The
Okay.
seedling, like once the seedling
Okay.
popped out of the
Right.
ground.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, and I
Yeah.
got the leaf, the green.
Okay.
It's on the side, like it looked like something took the top of it off and placed it on the
Okay.
side, right?
Okay.
But I'm
Something bit it off.
asking, ma'am, yeah, like bit it off. But the
Okay.
seed and the root, or is still in the ground. Will it regrow, or have I lost that seed and seedling altogether?
Well, see, the thing about it, I don't know how JG gonna answer that, but the thing about my 6-week bean, my bunch beans, when they come up, they still have the little bean on top of it. And once they eat
Right.
that bean off of it, then my plant is gone. It's lost.
So
Because
it
that
depends on the
bean,
particular plant.
because that bean is what produces my crop.
Okay.
The
Right.
plant.
They just
Yeah.
eat the top off of it. And no, it's not snails. I definitely know it's not snails, because I've been out there and snails don't eat it like that. It's
Oh.
either
It could be
rabbits or
rabbits,
squirrels.
rabbits, or deer.
Yeah, I'm
Out
thinking
here
it's
in my
squirrels.
backyard, the deer has nibbled on every the greens of my lilies have come up, and some of my hostas. And they didn't bit off a lot of everything out in the yard, because I haven't planted my vegetable garden out in the yard yet. So I'm looking at my leaves, and they all, instead of them being pointed, they all got these little bite marks all across the front of the yard. So I know the deer are alive and they're hungry.
That's
Francesca, please don't say that.
that is a good theory, Francesca. That really is. But the cayenne pepper, just sprinkling it on them, it do work. But the only thing about
Yeah.
sprinkling cayenne pepper on your plants is if it rains,
You got to do
It
it.
washes it all off.
yeah, you got to go right back and do it again.
Yeah,
Well,
it got me
husband,
last year.
Growing with Husband, I see you say I gotta see unbiased, but what were you saying, Queen? Because I went back in the chat, but I missed the message. Growing with is she talking about the snails?
Snails and roly polies
Well,
on green beans.
Crooked Peach might have a good theory there.
What's a vole? What is that?
It's like a mole.
It's like a mole. It goes in the ground.
It's like a mole. They tunnel underground and they will eat the roots of your plants.
But it's not the root. It's
It's
just
the top.
tops.
Right.
It's
It's the top.
It's the top with the stem.
You probably got squirrel.
G
problems.
Mama Grow, welcome
Hey,
in.
G Mama.
Sound like rabbits. Hey, G Mama.
Rabbits are squirrels. That's what it sounds like.
Okay. Hey, G Mama. Welcome in, Queen.
Did you get that fence?
I got it, but I didn't put it up yet.
I'm biased. What you was doing all day?
Wait a minute now. Hold up now. Who
Uh-oh.
who are you talking to like that?
You want
Hey,
you
hey,
want
hey,
to
hey,
pause it?
hey, hey, hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Shut him
So, yeah,
down.
somebody was behind you, huh?
Shut him down.
I'm the second oldest one up here on bias.
G Hud say you might want to put a camera.
Oh, okay. To see what it is, so I can see what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they might be as smart as these squirrels that I got. I can sit out there all day long with the pew pew, and I don't see them. But I come back and look out the patio, and then all of a sudden they everywhere out there.
They watching you. Watch them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I know she did Crooked Peach. I was there.
Hey, Miss Tiff.
Yeah.
And it's just like the other day I was out there dropping seeds in the dirt, and the birds, you could hear them singing because they were watching everything I dropped.
I believe that.
Yeah.
They were singing because they was happy you was putting some dinner out for them.
Yeah,
But
they
you
like
know,
food is on the way.
But I don't have any problem with my seeds with the birds. Now the only time that they attack or do anything is after my corn get up. You know, occasionally they might hit an ear of it, but that's why I don't understand why I have a problem with just my bunch beans, my 6-week beans, my green beans. I don't have any trouble with my purple hull. I don't have any trouble with my corn. I don't have any trouble with my okra or anything like that. It's just those beans.
Probably because of the color, maybe. They can see those.
Well, you ought to be glad that they just picked one thing and not messing with the rest of the stuff. So
Right.
it's like a trap pot.
But I like green beans.
I know, but
They do too.
They have everything.
Hey, Miss Garrett, how you doing?
How you doing, Miss
What that
Deborah?
feel I saw you and your son doing?
Hey,
yeah, I was cutting down. He was on the motor. I mean, on the equipment, and they was cutting down that one section, and you was going behind them too with the lawnmower, cleaning it all out. So
Yes.
you could fence off a small portion there and throw you some beans out there. Sometimes changing locations can make a difference too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well,
That's smart.
I've rotated them this year, so I think what I'm gonna do, Sister Shirley, is I'm just not gonna plant any green beans. I'm gonna barter and trade with somebody.
Don't deprive yourself of green beans.
No, I'm
Just
gonna
plant 'em
trade
in a
for.
different area.
I'm gonna do some
Okay.
bartering. I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna get some green beans, but I
Okay.
just got,
Okay.
it just hurts my feeling that they disrespect me in my own garden like that. You know?
In your own yard, huh?
Yeah, in my own garden, they disrespecting me. You know.
Hey.
Okay.
But I think what we want to do first. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't have the patience sometimes, but I'm trying. I really am trying to learn. I don't know. Do you learn patience or do you?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
boy.
a skill.
Oh yeah, you got to be taught patience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to
okay.
be taught. That's not something you're born with.
No.
Okay, well, maybe I could call then.
They teaches you growing up, but then if you're hard hit, they'll teach you when you go in the pen.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, even in
They teach in the military too.
That's true too.
The squirrels eat the garlic.
No, he said except the garlic clove.
Oh, except. I didn't see that. Okay, except the garlic.
Yeah, they don't normally mess with onions and garlic. That's something they don't
Right.
normally mess with.
Okay.
Well, I just might have to spread, maybe plant beans and garlic in the same row or something.
But you can still use that red pepper stuff because I have that powdered
Hey,
cayenne
that's
pepper, and I
Mhm.
add a little dishwashing liquid to it so that it'll stick to the leaves. And like you said, it worked, but don't let it rain. It rained at 3 o'clock in the morning one day, and I was like, "Oh man, ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna run out there and spray that stuff again." And sure enough, they looked like they waited till that last raindrop fell, and they went back there and they ate everything. They ate all my okra, my cucumbers, squash. The only thing they didn't mess with was the peppers and the tomatoes, but they ate everything else. I was like, dang, I wasn't going out there at 3 o'clock in the morning spraying jack, but I was just like, okay, it is what it is.
Well, the thing about it is, was it last year? I think it was last year when I planted them. Fran brought me about 4 or 5 bottles of the powdered cayenne pepper back because she and her elder cousin had been to the, I call it jockey lot. She called it flea market. So whatever.
The jacket.
Anyway,
You have a jockey lot?
I guess I sprinkled 3 bottles of that stuff on those beans. And believe me, we hadn't had any rain, but in about a day or so, it poured down rain. And every bit of that cayenne pepper was gone. That's why I said, I'm just not going to waste my time and my seeds when I can barter with somebody. I got a friend up the street.
Mike say his squirrels eat fast food.
Well, I'll be willing to buy them a hamburger. If they just leave my beans alone.
I know, right?
Yes.
But you know what I was thinking, J3, even with the fence, I guess only if it's a rabbit, they don't jump, right? So they would probably be the only thing that wouldn't get in, but squirrels climb and birds.
Yeah, raccoons
come down.
climb and all of those climb. Yep.
You said raccoon.
Yeah.
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 So I tried to no.
She like she don't know nothing about no raccoon.
Sir.
She said raccoon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I tried to put lighting. Does that deter them at night?
Some.
Okay.
Somewhat, not a lot though, because
Yeah.
they like to do stuff in the dark. They do kind of slow down about the lights, but the brighter the light, the more they stay away.
Oh well, I need to get something bright and light.
Well, but
Yeah.
we're trying not to get any more expensive or any more of that pay. Because when you brighten those lights
Okay.
up, you're gonna pay more money.
Yeah.
But Papa, I would rather pay the money to get my food.
Well, I
But they got
understand.
some nice solar lights that get pretty bright that you can put in your garden, though.
Yeah, I just don't. I am determined this year, 2025, to grow more than okra.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love to hear that. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
Your Mama Grove said sounds and lights do work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need that motion light. So when they pass, it come on real bright, and hopefully they run away.
Yeah.
The bull, hey, glad to see you, bull.
Oh, hey,
Bull-
Bull
Hey,
Gardner.
Bull Gardner. How
The
you
bull
doing?
said them
All of
critters
that.
are
Bull
hip
in
to all
here.
things.
What's up, Bull?
Yeah,
Okay.
the bull is in the house.
Y'all, I am so excited about my garden this year. I
Yeah.
really am.
I saw.
And I'm taking more initiative to make sure that something happens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
Well, I
y'all,
got a
well,
lot more
let's say
friends.
something good happened because something will happen
well,
regardless.
something good. I
Yeah,
don't want to have
yeah.
to hurt nobody.
Uh-oh.
But you know,
Well,
about
I'm looking to get a lot more because I got a lot more friends who have been actually bringing me rolls of chicken wire because they benefit from it too.
Mhm.
So, so they've been bringing. It's like, you need some chicken wire, or do you need some T posts? And I was like, yeah, I need the T post for the chicken wire. Do you need some ties? I was like, I want everything. Whatever you want to give me, I'm taking. I even got a dog cage that one of my girlfriends gave me that she no longer wants, and that's like, I could start my seedlings and stuff and put them in the dog cage, and that'll help me keep the raccoons and the possum and all the and
No,
the
that's smart,
the
groundhog.
Miss
boot
Shirley. And it got
504.
the ventilation. That's smart.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
so I can put them
two.
all in the dog,
The boot
cage.
I have
So I
two
was
dog
like,
504.
cages that
Welcome
I
in.
don't use. And then
yeah, she was
I
like,
know I
grow
bought
out. I
my
was like,
first
no.
greenhouse.
All right then.
I got two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
She
go
gonna do
ahead,
it up.
girl.
She gonna do it up.
You know,
Yeah.
I am
So,
really thrilled to hear that, Unbox. You know, when I watched that video that you put out and you was out there with that tiller, I said, my God, I said, I love this. You
And
know,
the people died on me, y'all. I got to get it fixed. The carburetor went out.
well,
no.
But it's okay.
you did like I did. Mine's ran whatever it did. I grabbed the matic and the hoe and went to work because I'm not gonna let it stop me
Right.
because even though that a lot of people can't afford to just go ahead and prep and prepare all at one time now, which we're gonna have to do. We need to do it. If
Yeah.
you just get something extra when you're
Yeah.
out. If you see something that's just one can or something. Hey, Rob, Big
Hey,
Rob and
Rob.
God.
Hey,
Hey,
Rob.
the booth 504. Welcome in, y'all.
Glad to see you, Rob. But if you just can afford maybe one thing each time you go,
Right.
you're prepping, you're getting yourself ready. And I know it's a whole lot of people that's got one or two, three kids that can't afford just to buy a whole lot of stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
they're not in a position or a place where they can even plant or grow stuff.
Right.
You know, I understand this, but
Oh. Happy Max says make sure you use the non-ethanol gas or you will get gum balls in the carburetor. Oh, and
yeah,
that is probably what happened, Happy Mac, because I used ethanol gas.
Huh?
I'm glad you are hooked, PIA. This is the place to get hooked at, really, and getting
Yeah.
hooked now. You're on the right thing on this growing your own.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's funny you should say that because I was telling someone the other day, I was like, this is the worst, best habit you can get because it's a habit that just keeps getting bigger and bigger in regards to what you want. Like, it's funny how we could walk into a place that has a garden center and we go bananas and
My
people be looking
Renaissance
at us
family, welcome in.
Hey, my
like you
Renaissance.
crazy. But it's fun. It's like, oh, they got a garden department. That's the first thing you want to do is go check it out. And don't let them have some plants and stuff out there. Then you do price comparison. And then you go to the clearance section and you see tools they didn't mark down or fertilizer or something in there. And you're like, oh shoot, now I gotta go get a cart. And, and people look at you, you don't have no food in your cart. You just you got plant seeds, fertilizer. You might have a roll of landscaping,
Just
paper
skip
in
it.
there, or mulch, or some potting soil. People looking at you, and the first thing they say, "You garden?" You be looking at like, "Duh." Yeah.
Mhm.
Miss Shirley, it's funny that you say that because I used to I would just pass the garden center completely up. And now when I go places, that's the first place that I go.
That's what I'm
And
talking about.
and so
Mhm.
I know, and I'm probably not the only one that, when you first start, get excited about seeing the different things, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm going to a nursery probably tomorrow to see what they have that I need, because some seeds I did they died on me or whatever, right? They didn't germinate, do whatever. So I want to at least get the starts, and then I could just go from there and try my
Right.
best
Yeah.
next year.
Well,
There's nothing wrong with getting starts. If you ain't got the time to put the seed in, get your starts.
yes, get
Yeah.
some.
It's,
Go
it's
for it.
better to have something than nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I want to put this out there. Just and you make these people, y'all already probably know, right? But on my end, so now when my children or a family member or whoever else asks me what do I want for my birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas, this, that, and the third, I'm always putting something to go towards either the garden or my business. I no
Yeah.
longer want you to send me clothes and shoes, like all that
Right.
other stuff.
Right.
I'm leaning towards either my business or something for my garden.
Hey,
They be
CC,
like,
Yeah.
that's what you want? Yes, that's what I want. Because
Dolores,
I have enough clothes in my closet. I don't
Right.
need no more of
Right.
that. Now it's time for us to live and survive off of the things that we either can make or grow.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
where I'm
it.
Yeah.
at.
you know
And
that's
you know what, Unbiased, you could do both, because you can make a nice little apron to wear out in the garden that has a pocket for seeds, a pocket for maybe a pair of scissors, a pocket
I
for
have
some
no
ties if you want to tie up some tomatoes or plant on a stake and stuff. So I mean, it's almost like a utility apron, So
yes,
and
ma'am.
then, like you say, you make shirts that advertise,
Basically,
you
said,
know, your information about your garden or your channel or whatever, or you
Absolutely.
making a QR on there, and you can make business cards and stuff. So your job can go hand in hand, and you killing two birds with one stone there, girl. You got it going on.
yeah.
Thank you.
I've got one of the aprons that she made for me. That garden
Mhm.
apron, whatever you want to use it for. That I could put little small stuff in, but I want. I start laughing because CC said that you can give her manure for her birthday.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I want some rabbit poop and some few other things like that.
hey,
And
Hey,
they don't even
goodness.
look at me crazy anymore. They be like, I should have known better than to ask you what
Right.
you want.
Right.
I was like, well,
But
you asked, So yeah.
that's a beautiful thing when people can relate to what you're talking about. Just like Unbiased, when she first helped me get my channel up and running, she was more or less into nothing but crafting and doing her thing. And then once she started hanging around us a little bit, and the more she helped me, the more involved she got into it. And she just really got stuck with it. Really, it just stuck her like a bee, just sting you. And then once you get that sting, you can't get it out. You just have to work with it.
Yeah.
It's in you. And
yeah.
then it's been there, but it had to come back out because you
Yeah.
saw your grandparents or your auntie or
Great
somebody
grandparents. Yeah.
do this before.
But I was a city girl. I wasn't interested in that.
Right.
Oh, you a country girl now?
I mean, I would say city/country/city country girl.
Slash leave you alone, right?
Country girl during the day and city girl at night.
Hey, I'll take it.
Well, PIA, that's the way kids do. Yeah, they look at you like that. But I got my kids hooked on it. I got them hooked. They are
Yeah,
into it
but you
now.
know what, Bama? They look at us crazy for a minute, but then when they start tasting real food, once it comes out of the garden, or eating a real peach that they just plucked off the tree,
That's a fact.
or grabbed
That's a
a
fact.
handful of blueberries And by the way, Jigs, the blueberries that I didn't pluck off the plants I put in there, they're turning blue.
Hey,
Oh wow.
They still on there. They doing nicely. So I know they taking root.
all right.
So when you give your friends and relatives stuff out of your garden, they don't look at you as being so crazy anymore. Before they thought you was like, okay, how long is this gonna last, or they gonna keep doing this? But then once they taste the real food, or if you invite them over to dinner and you done cooked a pot of greens, or you done made some yams and all this stuff you growing out your garden, they like, this really tastes good. I never tasted anything like this before. It's because it's real food.
Then they come
Hey,
over
hey,
too often.
Auntie
Sometimes they get
Ellen,
hurt.
Cassandra,
Yeah.
So Miss
I'm
Shirley,
speaking to a few people here.
it's good that you said that as well, because for Thanksgiving was the very first time that I had ever eaten cabbage. I know. But it was because, like growing up or whatever, my mom would cook cabbage, but it made the house stink so bad. I'm like, I don't want that. But
Okay.
one of my girlfriend's mom and dad has a garden and it's beautiful, right? And they gave cabbage to one of my aunts, and she cooked the cabbage for Thanksgiving, and I barely smelled it,
Mm.
but I ate it, and it was so good. I'm like, I've been missing out all these years.
Mhm.
Well,
But it seems like the cabbage from the grocery store just had this funk.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that probably got a lot to do with it, because a lot of those veggies, as Miss Shirley said, you can walk in a place and you can't even smell them. But
Yep.
because
Hey, be quiet. Hey,
they
Queen.
spray so much stuff on it. Hey, Auntie Ellen,
Auntie Ellen.
Hey,
Hey,
Robin. Auntie Ellen.
how you doing? Glad you all are here. Very glad
Hey,
you all are
thank
here.
you.
Okay, let me
Okay.
explain to you all how we're going to do this Mother's Day giveaway. First, you got to be subscribed to one of our people on this panel. You got to be subscribed to these people. You got to be.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be subscribed to these people. And you got to be subscribed to our channel.
Right.
And the gift that we are going to furnish for the Mother's Day giveaway will have to come from one of our crafters, either Crafty Leo, Unbiased, Auntie Ellen, Crafty Corner with Katrina, Sugar and Glow Fruit Therapy, and PIA.
Nice.
Or PIA, or pick one.
That's right. Or PIA, or Crafty Leo, or Unbiased, or Auntie Ellen, or Crafty Corner with Katrina, or Sugar and Glow Fruit Therapy. It's got to come from one of those people. And what we're doing,
She says she's not subscribing to J3.
well, what we're doing is
Don't worry, you ain't gonna win no way.
CC
We're
a
more or
high
less-
man.
we are more or less taking care of our own people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
We appreciate you, Mr. Bammy.
and I
So we
appreciate
try to
you
keep
guys.
the money in the family.
And I appreciate you guys. I really do. But we're going to let JG do this Mother's Day giveaway. And next week we'll do the Father's Day giveaway, which Unbiased and Crafty Leo will do the trivia.
Y'all better be ready for this.
but,
Yeah.
but we will let you know when they are ready to do this.
Right.
Yeah, we got to be listening.
Yes. And don't forget now, in one of my videos, I told you that I was going to do a OPO trivia. So that's all I'm saying about that one. So if you missed my video, you might better go back and look at it.
And it's 51 minutes long.
Yes.
I'm
Cindy,
just saying, because you're a girl out. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Jed, whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Listen up, everybody. Listen up.
Hey, Sylvia, welcome in, Queen.
Okay. Listen up. That the one I did the other day, it was correct and it was kind of wrong because everybody was answering it one at a time, but it had two answers to it, which was
Or that 2-part.
yeah.
GT.
Some people said a rose, but it's not a rose. It's a carnation, a white carnation and red carnation.
Okay.
And the white is for your mother passed, and the red is for a present. But now here's a question for you.
Before you said I was trying to say JG, J3. Y'all put a number 1 in the chat if y'all ready for the question. Y'all ready to? Because y'all need to be on the live chat. Put a number 1 in the chat if you're ready for the question.
That's right.
And the thing to it is the first answer I see that's correct, that's who it's gonna be.
Okay.
Refresh your screen if
Put
you are
a
not on the live
Put a
chat.
1 in the chat if you are ready for the question.
So J3 is still coming in about 17 seconds slower. I mean delayed. Okay, so whenever you're ready, they got ones in the chat. So
Right.
First come, first serve.
When does Mother's Day come before Valentine's Day?
Hey, Johnny Taylor, JT Jr. I mean GT
Hey, Crafty.
Jr.
Hudson say birthday. G Mama say leap year. Crafty say every year.
It says when someone have a baby, what Miss Murphy said.
When you were born.
CC said never.
Think about what I said. This is one of them Bandit questions right there. Think about what I said.
Read the question again.
The question again. When does Mother's Day come before Valentine's Day?
Oh, I think I know it.
When you treasure your mother, G Hud said.
It's a trick question, Nikki. Yes, and I think I know it.
Okay, Francesca, I repeat it again.
Deborah Gary said the year before.
No.
Alphabetically, when a woman gives birth.
Hey, Miss Joy won.
Hey, Miss Joyce, welcome in, Queen.
You gonna repeat it for him, Jay?
Oh, okay. When does Mother's Day come before Valentine's Day? When does Mother's Day come before Valentine's Day?
Francesca said when mother was in love.
I can't think like that, Hey, Miss Dolores, welcome in, Queen.
Well, we knew you weren't gonna get it, CC. We knew you weren't gonna get it.
Deborah says never. Miss Cheryl says Mother's Day. Crafty says the previous year. Passionate Treat says never. When you write it in alphabetical order. Chinese calendar.
No.
Be asking retired military questions. On Mother's Day.
No.
When you become a mother.
No.
In a sentence.
When does Mother's Day come before Valentine's Day?
In the Hebrew calendar year.
Nope. I want to give a hint, but I can't do that.
Wait a couple of minutes. And then if you need to give a hint, give a hint. Never when mama says so.
You right on that, Miss Tiff. That's when my mom was living. Whatever she said it was, it was.
That's it.
Hey, Pretty Girl Gardens, welcome in, Queen. The Chinese calendar.
No, not the Chinese
Just see
calendar.
if it says never.
Hey, pretty girl.
CC say trick question.
Yes, it is.
Happy Max dictionary.
When
Stop. Happy Mac got it
yes, in the dictionary.
in the dictionary.
Well, I do declare, people, I didn't even know that one myself.
Congratulations, Happy Mac. She Googled it. She asked Alexis.
You didn't cheat, did you, Happy Mac?
Well, she
Congratulations.
answered the question
Well, she
regardless.
answered the question. She answered the question.
Yeah, she
Yes,
answered
she
the
answered the
question
question.
regardless. And a lot of times that just goes to show you have to use Google.
Yeah.
Congrats, Happy Mac. You need to,
Hey, Crafty Leo.
Happy Mac, you need to contact either Crafty Leo, Unbiased, Auntie Ellen, Crafty Corner with Katrina, Sugar and Glow Fruit Therapy. One of those people in order to get your gift.
Cece,
And they will contact me.
I got 3 of them in my laundry room.
So I'm not telling anybody to get anybody, any particular person. You pick the person you want to do your gift.
And most of the people, all of the people that he named, if you go to their YouTube channel, their email address is in the bio of their description of their channel. And if you need help getting somebody that you can't reach, just reach out to one of us.
Yep.
We
Okay.
will get the email address for you.
Okay, Cece, I don't see no honey with your name on it. But anyway, next question, y'all. Let's erase all that other stuff out now.
Okay. Moving on to the next question.
What nursery rhyme talks about a mother?
Mother Goose.
What nursery rhymes talks about a mother?
Happy Mac, you did. You were close with the alphabetical order.
Miss Joyce said Mother
Oh,
Hubbard.
Mother Hubbard.
Nope.
Mother.
He said talks about a mother.
Stop. Hold on. Pretty Girl got it.
Oh,
The old lady that lived in the shoe.
the old lady that
That had
lived
so many children, she didn't know what to do.
All right, congratulations, Pretty Girl.
Okay, pretty girl, you need to contact me. Send me your address, and I will take care of your particular gift because your
Okay,
gift
you can
is
pick
the
a
one
pumpkin.
that we do every week. So
Okay.
you need to send me your address, and I'll get it right to you. But on the Mother's Day special that Jay did first, you need to contact one of the crafters in order
Happy
to get that gift, Happy Mac. But,
Okay. Pretty Girl Gardens. His email address is dammitwitharthurbutler@gmail.com. So email him, let him know that you won tonight on 4/29, and send him your address, and he will send your gift to you. Cece says Pretty Girl pushed her in the back.
Oh, okay. So I got another little song for you guys. MIC. See you real soon. Say why? Why? Because I love you. And there ain't a thing you can do about it. Good night, people.
But love you back.
Everyone.
Love you.
Just a little bit.